When life gets overwhelming, there's a special kind of magic waiting for you in the kitchen. Whether you're stirring up a comforting soup or baking a batch of cookies, cooking and baking have a way of calming the mind and bringing a little extra joy into your day. But why is that? What makes the act of preparing food so therapeutic? Cooking as a creative outlet. One of the most satisfying aspects of cooking and baking is the creativity involved. Even if you're following a recipe, there's plenty of room to make it your own, adding a pinch of this, a sprinkle of that, or completely experimenting with a dish you've never tried before. The process also invites you to engage your senses, from the sound of chopping vegetables to the smell of dough rising. This sense of creation can leave you feeling accomplished and boost your mood in the process.
Cooking for the family is both a challenge and also easy when the cook is enthusiastic and happy to serve the food. Cooking involves the aura of the cook and the state of the mind. As Grandma always said, it is important to be happy while cooking. Be clean while you cook. Take care of your hygiene. And the kitchen needs to be a space for good light, air and warmth for the fire and the cook. Sharing in the cooking process also makes the joint venture successful. Cutting vegetable is one area I choose to support and find time to cut the vegetables after they are clean. The secret to healthy eating. Stocking up on the right ingredients so you can whip up a quick, tasty meal anytime. It's that simple. It all begins with grocery shopping and filling up your pantry with herbs, spices, whole grain foods, fresh vegetables, nuts and lots more.
Comfort food goes beyond indulgences and junk food. It starts in the kitchen and has the power to transport one to another time or place with great resonance. Cooking provides a focused, present moment that can be a welcome distraction from mental clutter. For some, like myself, cooking is cathartic. It helps to relax and unwind after a long day or be an outlet for tension. Comfort food is more than the enjoyment of eating, but also the practice of cooking. Delicately frosting a cake, stirring a nostalgic soup, kneading dough, or sizzling meat on the grill. When cooking and emotions are at an all-time high, such as they are now, how can we tie them together therapeutically to feed our bellies and our feelings? Comfort food goes beyond indulgences and junk food. It starts in the kitchen and has the power to transport one to another time or place with great resonance. Cooking provides a focused, present moment that can be a welcome distraction from mental clutter. Cooking at home doesn't have to be complicated. The cornerstone of a healthy diet is to eat food that is as close as possible to the way nature made it. That means replacing processed food with whole foods whenever possible, and eating plenty of vegetables and healthy sources of protein. It doesn't mean you have to spend hours in the kitchen combining hundreds of different ingredients or slavishly following elaborate recipes. In fact, simple meals are often the tastiest. Cooking at home can even take less time than eating out. There are plenty of quick, simple, and wholesome meals you can cook at home in less time than it takes to travel to a restaurant or wait for a delivery. Cooking at home is also a great way to spend time with others, and you don't have to be an accomplished chef. Whatever your abilities or experience as a cook, you can learn to prepare quick and healthy meals that can have real benefits for your mental and physical health. Cooking with others is also a great way to spend quality time and learn new skills together. Kitchen tips for a fresh start. Before you get to cooking, set up your kitchen workspace for maximum efficiency and food safety success with these tips. 1. Prepare your surface. Clear your countertop of any clutter and give it a good wipe down to keep any household germs out of your final dish. 2. Maximize efficiency. Empty and load the dishwasher, so cutting boards used for meat or poultry can go right in the wash. 3. Clean your sink. Turn your sink into the ultimate produce prep zone by removing any dirty dishes and giving the basin a good scrub. Add a colander, a cutting board and a container for scraps. 4. Create food safety zones. If you have the counter space, designate separate areas for preparing meat and fresh produce. 5. Have the right tools. Gather all the tools you'll need, like bowls, cutting boards and utensils before you get started, dropping them in their respective prep zones. 6. Create a cleanup kit. Keep your disposable meal prep tools, like gloves, sanitizing wipes, paper towels, zip-top bags and clean trash bags, in a separate drawer or storage container within arm's reach. Take it with you as you switch from one area to another, cleaning up as you go. 7. Dress for success. Get comfortable. Choose comfy clothes and shoes or invest in an apron and anti-fatigue floor mat. Throw a dish towel over your shoulder for easy access.
Our kitchens are often the place where we download the day, create memories and prepare healthy, delicious foods for our families that fill the home with welcoming and warm cooking smells. Why cooking makes you happy? Is cooking the recipe for mental well-being? Take mindfulness, creativity and a dash of focus. Fold together gently, bake in a slow oven and watch your spirits rise. Yes, your time spent in the kitchen can enhance your mood and promote mental well-being. While cooking is clearly a means to satisfy the body's need for food, it's increasingly being recognized as a way of nurturing the mind. The act of cooking improves a person's well-being and is associated with life satisfaction. Additionally, they discovered that cooking was the best predictor of subjective happiness. For some, time spent in the kitchen engrossed in baking and cooking may be exactly the recipe needed for greater happiness and mental well-being.